This is the outside of the 2021 Elddis Majestic 285. As we move along, we will firstly come to the fridge vents. This is a fully winterized motorhome, so it is supplied with winter covers. We have the bottom one just here and then the top one. These only need to be on in the colder months of the year, so just pop them on like so, and then with a flat-headed screwdriver just turn both the clips to lock them into place. And then, as you can see, the fridge will then only vent from the lower portion just here, thus holding some heat in and running more efficiently in the cold weather. Do make sure that both of the vents are removed in the warmer months, or otherwise the fridge will just overheat and not run correctly. They can also be very handy to have on whilst the motorhome is in storage, because it will avoid any dust and debris blowing in behind the fridge. And they're also very effective to have on when washing the motorhome, because it will protect the vents from water getting in. Next we have the external shower point. So to use this, push the blue collar towards the motorhome and the dust cover will release itself. Then take the end of the shower and plug it in, and then as long as the water pump is turned on inside, it will then go under pressure. To release it, again just push on the collar and it will then pop back out again, and then just replace the dust cover. Mains hook up just here, and then we have fresh water tank fill just here. So just pop your hose pipe in to fill up the fresh water tank. As you can see, it can be locked, and then beneath that we actually have the fresh water tank drain. So to drain the tank down, just literally turn like so. Flue for the Aldi boiler just here. We don't need to do anything with this. There's no covers or anything that need to come off. Just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And then we have the gas locker just here. As you can see, there's room in here for 2 gas bottles. This particular motorhome runs the drive safe regulator, which is just here, and then in conjunction with that, the drive safe hose is then fitted as well. So the hose looks very similar to the one I've got connected at the moment to my demonstration bottle, but the only difference being is that there's a button just here. So once you've screwed the hose into the propane bottle and tightened it with a gas spanner, when you turn the bottle on the top, you will then need to hold this button in for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then this will purge the gas into the motorhome. Once you've done this, you do not then need to turn your gas off for travel if you wish, because in the event of anything going wrong, the valve just here will recognise the sudden drop in gas pressure and cut the gas off at this point. If there's a problem inside the motorhome, the crash valve here will kick in, and this little yellow button here will pop out to indicate that the crash valve has activated. These can sometimes be activated if you go over a bump quite violently, and all you need to do is just hold it in, and it does state it on here. You just need to hold it in for about 10 seconds to reset it. And it also shows you how to purge the gas in off the drive safe hose. Obviously, if you do turn the gas bottle off, when you turn the gas bottle back on again, you will need to repeat this process, and obviously you will need to repeat the process every time you change the bottle. As we now come round to the rear, we have the rear view camera just up there. And then we have the Thetford toilet cassette just here. So to remove the cassette, just lift up on the handle and then pull towards you. And then, before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are pouring it away, to hold the button in just here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. By twisting this part here, gains access inside the cassette for additional cleaning. If you do need to get fully inside, this whole section here can be removed, and at the moment you'll see that this triangle is pointing to the lock point. By twisting this section round so the triangle faces here, will then allow this section to be removed. All of these cassettes are now on wheels with extendable handles. As we now come round to the other side, we have the spare wheel just there. To lower the spare wheel, you need to go to the jack and wheel brace kit, and in that is a bar that locates where my finger is just here, and then you attach the wheel brace to it and wind it down. We then have the grey water drain just here, so anything that goes down the plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off just here. Access underneath the fixed bed inside, and then barbecue point just here. So the actual barbecue adapter is still attached on a cable tie at the moment, so remove it and then attach the hose of the barbecue to this rib section just here and secure it with a Jubilee clip. This end here will then plug in where my finger is and will lock into place and then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove the barbecue adapter, just push on the collar, push it up, and it will then pop back out again. External main socket just here, and then we have the external TV and satellite point just here. The motorhome is fitted with a Majestic roll-out canopy. To roll it out, take the winding handle and then just pop it in and then begin to wind the canopy out.